cars in the movies. Or acting like crazed cowboys on reality TV. And who are always, well, let's call them misunderstood.
We're just above or below the garbage man.
The garbage men are taking something we don't want. You're taking something we do want.
Taking something they do
Our
want.
vehicle.
Yep.
And taking those vehicles away can lead to some very hard feelings. Here, a woman angrily smashes the windows of her SUV as it's being taken away.
Step back, you need to step back.
This video shows a repo man surrounded and assaulted by an angry group of men. This repo man says he's found a better way to take away those prized vehicles. Meet Matt Pitman of Utah, part of the new high-tech breed of repo man who's taking his profession to new heights, literally. Americans owe almost $1 trillion in auto loans, so business is booming for repo men like Pitman, and he's not at all reticent about revealing the tricks of his trade. He might as well write a tow truck tell-all.
This is the Repo Ninja.
The Repo Ninja.
I named it that because it's so dang quiet. I will creep up right next to somebody's house. Their window, their master bedroom will be right there, and they will just not hear it.
And the Repo Ninja can almost operate itself, towing a car without Pitman even having to step outside.
Back in the day when we had to get out and actually hook chains, get up underneath the vehicles and do things like that, there was a lot more accidents and injuries.
Check out.
Pitman is brash and unabashed, even mounting cameras on his head and the back of his rig to film missions for his YouTube channel called RepoNut, a name he's even put on his own line of clothing.
Just started learning the tricks of the trade and grew into it and loved it.
Okay, what are the tricks of the trade?
Knowing how to basically steal vehicles legally.
Legal, yes, but certainly unnerving. For instance, Pitman uses software that makes them a kind of digital bloodhound, tracking people through their cell phones. I'm going to put you to the test. You say you can track me just by my phone.
Absolutely.
And you can do it quickly, right?
Yep.
Okay, try to find me.
All right.
I drive to a remote location when I suddenly receive a mysterious text on my cell phone. I received this weird text message. By clicking on it, I've stepped into his trap, sending a signal back to Pitman, who can now track my phone by GPS.
Yeah, looks like I got her location. That was a little too easy.
I was a sitting duck. Meantime, back in the Repo Ninja, Matt's cab is like a clandestine command center, complete with a laptop loaded with special surveillance software in easy reach.
The computer allows us to be able to tie it into the internet mainly.
And if he can't get at a vehicle with his tow truck, Pitman will simply sneak up and slap a GPS tracker on it. Now he can track at his leisure, and if they don't pay, he can pounce. It sounds so sneaky.
It is very sneaky, and a lot of what we do is very sneaky, and that pisses a lot of people off.
For Pitman, all of this cutting-edge technology is to stay one step ahead of delinquent car owners, whether it's by land or air. Believe it or not, he even travels with his own drone. There she goes. Why all the high-tech gizmos? Pitman says they help him do repo work safely at a distance. Because if you get too close, watch what can happen.
Back up off me right now.
I am.
Move your truck.
If an owner is present when Pitman tries to take a vehicle, it can get ugly.
Move your truck.
All right, brother.
Pitman is forced to retreat back into his cab.
Move your foot.
This owner actually jumps on Pitman's truck as his SUV is being towed away.
He jumped back on. There's the cops.
And the police have to intervene.
Go over there and I'll talk to you.
Hey, I got no reason for any trouble.
Here, after Pitman is confronted by an angry crowd,
This has a lien on it.
You cannot take it.
he suddenly takes off with the vehicle.
So they start getting feisty with you? Take it.
The men chase him down the road, and Pitman is lucky to be able to pull up next to a cop.
It's private repossession.
He says his new high-tech tools keep him safer by helping him do repos by remote. Perhaps his most controversial tool? Engine shut-off devices that are installed in cars when the owner has dodgy credit. From the comfort of his cab, Pitman uses his laptop to prevent a car from even being able to start.
He turns the car off. The next time he goes to try to start it, it won't start.
The car is now a useless hunk of metal, which Pitman can go pick up later at his leisure.
Finally got this guy hooked.
I mean, I won't do my job, but
If you still think Pitman is some kind of repo man with only ice water in his veins, you should know a couple of things. First, he will alert a driver
You want to get some stuff out?
if they still have personal items in the car.
You want this?
And he's been known to occasionally give them a different kind of lift.